Hi, and welcome to Moonbeam Connections. I'm here today with your message from Spirit. Thanks for joining me. So I do send out the intention that these messages reach those who need to hear the message when they need to hear the message. So if you're hearing this message today, it is meant for you. And thank you for joining me. Whoops, we'll give it one more shuffle if we can. There we go. And we're going to get our first card for today. Meant as a message from Spirit. Ooh, and two popped out. Look at that. Right off the bat. So, the Wheel of Fortune reversed and the Three of Cups. That's an interesting message for today. So, the Wheel of Fortune reversed is about having bad luck, being resistant to things, even unforeseen events in your life. Whereas the Three of Cups is actually about joy, celebration, friendship, getting together with others. So it's kind of interesting because you're kind of one of bad luck and one of good luck, joy and celebration. But what I would say here is there has been, there will be, or has been an unforeseen event, but it actually is a good thing. There's joy and celebration because of this unforeseen event. Now, it may seem at first that it is bad luck, but in the end, it will be good. So let's see what your obstacle in relation to this message is. Oh, and we've knocked stuff over with a bunch of cards. This is my angel, and she lost her halo. We'll put that back on. Oh. There we go. The angel needs her halo. Okay, so what is your obstacle in regards to this message? So some bad luck in your life or an unforeseen event, but yet there is joy, celebration, friendship. Okay, reversed Four of Wands as your obstacle. So this would be instability or tension, disruption. So definitely with an unforeseen event coming or some bad luck, obviously that could definitely bring some instability or tension. So I think right now maybe your obstacle being that that this has caused this disruption or there is tension in your life because of this. And right now, you should probably focus on your friends and celebrating rather than the tension. Let's get your advice. Let's see what your advice is in relation to this message. Let's see. One card for advice, please. Oh, I got a few cards. So we'll put them back. Okay. These cards are a little slippery. So we want one card as advice in regards to this message for you. One card as advice in regards to this message for you, please. Oh, and there we go, flying across the board. Woo, another three. Three of Coins. So Three of Pentacles is collaboration, using your skills, progressing forward. So you have this Three of Cups. I think this message is you have had this moment of bad luck or something happening, unforeseen circumstances, but you do have your friends there with you to help you get through it. And of course, your obstacle is that this has created some tension within your life or some instability, but you're really supposed to collaborate and work with others to get through this. Which sounds great. I mean, that might help reduce the tension. Maybe the person you have tension with is really the person you should be collaborating with rather than having tension. And what's the underlying? Reverse Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords is kind of deception or strategy, doing things a different way. This way it can be exposing things, having consequences, or even redemption. So there is this underlying energy of things being exposed, or maybe you coming to a redemption moment. Things get exposed and it shows, oh, look, she was right, he was right. So you've got this underlying energy here of something being exposed, something coming to light, and of course you can see with this moment here, this unforeseen event. So you have this unforeseen event, but you do have your friends and family there to help you, or you're supposed to turn and look to your friends or family to help you. We're going to get some clarifying cards for this. So we're going to first clarify the reverse Wheel of Fortune and the Three of Cups. So our bad luck, unforeseen events, and our celebration and joy and friendship don't always go together, but sometimes those things that knock you down can be the best, right? They turn your direction. Sometimes bad luck, if not for that bad luck, you would have continued down this road, but this bad luck made you stop and pivot. And even though this bad luck you didn't like, that pivot puts you on the right path. That pivot is what you needed. And that's why the bad luck was there. It wasn't actually bad luck. It was to turn you in the direction you were meant to go in. And there we go. So that is, oh, what is that? 10. That is our Five of Wands. Yeah, that makes sense. So reverse Five of Wands. So avoidance, resolution, or harmony. So you had this moment, but things are being resolved. So we had this bad luck, this unforeseen event, but we have this joy and celebration, working with our friends in order to find this resolution, find this harmony. So I think, oh, and we have another card. I'll take it. I didn't even see that one fall out. Reverse Two of Pentacles. So this can be about being overwhelmed, disorganized, imbalanced. So yeah, I would say it's, let's put it this way. Our cards are going this way. So we have this reversed Five of Wands, which is our harmony. Sorry, let's put them this way. Harmony, resolution. So we're working with our friends, finding our resolution from this bad luck, resistance, unforeseen event that has thrown us off balance. We've been thrown off balance, but we're gaining our balance back. And let's get a clarifier for our reversed Four of Wands, please. Clarifier for our reversed Four of Wands. So this is about the disruption in your life, the tension, the instability, and we have the Nine of Pentacles. Now, the Nine of Pentacles is actually about being independent, being independent, self-sufficient, having sort of luxury. You've planted your crops and you're watching them grow and there's abundance around you, but this is your obstacle. And so what I would say is what your obstacle right now is that you have been knocked down and you need to work towards this abundance. And right now there's some instability in your life. You don't have this abundance. That's why it's an obstacle, because you have to work towards the abundance right now. You've been knocked down, you're starting to rebuild, but you need to start working on your abundance, on your self-sufficiency. Start working on being able to be independent, standing on your own. You can still have a partner, you can still have friends there working with you, right? This is all about apprenticeship, working together, partying together, celebrating together. So you can still have the togetherness, but you don't want to be reliant on those people, right? You need help. You want to have people that you can turn to and get help from. So that is a form of reliance, but you don't want to be reliant on somebody for your day-to-day needs, for your, for your rent, for your food. You want to be self-sufficient and independent, and just in those moments of needing help, you have friends and family you can go to help you, but you don't want to be reliant on others for your day-to-day needs all the time. You want to have a level of self-sufficiency. So let's clarify our Three of Coins here. We're going to clarify our Three of Coins. There we go. And the Wheel of Fortune, upright. Isn't that interesting? And what's our underlying energy? The Hangman. Okay, so we had our Wheel of Fortune here, which is our bad luck, our unforeseen events happening. But see, in the advice, our Wheel of Fortunes are turning, right? We're turning back around. We had bad luck. Now we're going to have good luck. And the way to have good luck is to work with others, apprentice with others, learn from others, collaborate with others, build with others. Okay, and again, I understand we need to still be self-sufficient, right? But we can be self-sufficient and grow our self-sufficiency while collaborating with others, such as if you were working with someone to build a business together, right? You are working on this business together so that you can be independently self-sufficient in your life. But you're collaborating to build something together to create that self-sufficiency for both of you. And then with the underlying energy of the reversed, that's the Hangman upright. So that's looking at things from a different perspective, maybe even taking a pause and a break, right, to see where you're going, to understand what your next step is, and just surrendering to life itself. You've had this moment, but still look at the good things you have around you and just surrender to what is and start moving forward towards your abundance, towards where you want to go. All right, so for today, I think we will get a answer from our Book of Answers here. Let's see what our Book of Answers has for you today. So we'll just ask for a message from this book to go along with our reading today. And we have upgrade in any way you can. There you go. So we're upgrading our life. We've had this tower moment, but we're working with others to improve your life, to improve how are you going to become self-sufficient? How are you going to upgrade your life? So upgrade in any way you can. It's going to be great. There you go. And the last one, you'll have the strength you need. So even if you don't think right now, oh, I can't do it. I have this idea. I have this dream. I have this goal. And I don't think I can do it. I don't think I have the strength to do it. I don't think I have the ability to do it. I don't think I have the financial capacity. You do have it. You just need to start taking the steps forward. And you don't need everything right now. Like say your goal is, for instance, I want to buy a house. And you're like, oh, I just don't have the finances I need to build this house right now. Nobody's asking you to have all the finances right now. But if you start taking one step forward, one step forward, one step forward, start saving a little, start saving more, start saving more, start saving more, eventually you will. But if you just look at the whole thing and be like, oh, so overwhelming, I don't have everything I need. You don't need everything right now. All you need is what you need for the next step. And then once you get to that next step, all you need is whatever you need for the next step. And as you go, you will find what you need for the next step. And you do have the strength within you. Well, I think that was a wonderful reading for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm sending you peace, love, and happiness. Thank you for joining me. Bye for now.